What's up, guys? You're watching the Quezt, and I'm your host, Robert Dylan Vasquez. Robert, Nick hates my nicknames, Vasquez, dude. What's up, guys? It's episode 21. 21. It is 6/4/21. What a coincidence, my height. What's up, guys? How's your week been? What all did you do this week? Good. Hell yeah, man. There was no Comedy Zone yesterday because John Heffron's in town, winner of Last Comic Standing. I've never seen it, but winner of Last Comic Standing. On his Instagram story today, he goes, "Remember Greensville? Let's keep it Cleansville." It's alright. What's up, guys? Monday, I got messed up with my friend Jordan. He didn't get messed up, but I got Robbie drunkard with my friend Jordan, and he was in the process of moving, and now he's moved since. Congratulations. Best wishes to Jordan. Hope everything goes good, Jay. I'm gonna miss you, Bubba. He told me that my boy Nick hates my nicknames, which I'm sure he doesn't, or maybe he does, but I'll retire the nicknames. Just let me tell this unlocking memories first, and then I'll retire the nicknames. I'm trying to enhance experiences around here, and it's a fucking pain in the ass thinking of nicknames anyways. So I'll go Robert Dylan Vasquez after this unlocking memories, and you'll see why. Miranda and I started Invincible this week. I had heard about it on a couple podcasts, and then a couple of my friends talking about it at work. So collectively, I've been hearing about the show Invincible on Amazon Prime, and I was like, we got to start it. So she's like, all right. Short little show. Has the animation of that show on FX, Archer. Dude, I've been racking my brain about that title all week, and it just came to me. And so if I Google it, and that's the fucking name of the show, I'm going to be super pissed, but I'm going to be super glad. But I'm going to wait to Google it until after I'm done recording this, because this is like my 11th take, and it's a record. I started Invincible. If you want to watch a show that hooks you in, first episode, this is the one. Like, if you don't want to watch a show for 4 seasons to get to the dragons, Game of Thrones. Shout out to Game of Thrones. Never seen it, but heard dragons don't come in until the 4th season. Why would you wait? Anyways, hooks me first episode, dude, and it's got good animation, but it's got an even better story, some familiar voices that a lot of you would remember or recognize. It's a good show, man. I'm excited to see the rest. I've only seen the first episode because I've been lazy and busy with other stuff. But yeah, I would definitely give it a try. Superhero show. Nice writing. I like it. Switch over from Amazon Prime to Netflix. I said that like a Siri, like, now playing Netflix. Dude. I watched Bo Burnham's special, Inside. Very good, dude. Dude, as a fan, I thought it was brilliant. I watched it through my eyes in like layers. Like, I watched it as a fan, and I thought it was brilliant. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Dude was in isolation for like a year and a half working on it. And how do you not overwork on it, or how do you ever release anything being so overcritical and everything to a T, and like deciding, okay, this is what I'm going to release. This is as perfect as it gets. It made me, as a worker, it made me feel super fucking lazy. It made me feel like I'm not doing enough, and I didn't like that, but you have to confront that. And you have to deal with it. And so all you can do is work harder. And so we just been working out here, dude. We just been working. I've been writing jokes, thinking of ways, thinking of little skits and videos and stuff. It really lit a fire under my ass, man. I was in awe. Dude, Bo Burnham's Netflix special, Inside, more like in awe. Dude, I really enjoyed it. As like a comic, I do stand up to keep me sharp. I like to be an entertainer. I like to make my friends laugh. I like to make me laugh. I love doing stand-up. When it comes to my first love, it's entertaining. So if you want to throw that in there, that's fine. As a comic, it made me feel lazy, and it was like me being like a finger painter, and like in kindergarten, and then looking up at the Sistine Chapel, like being at the bottom of Mount Everest and looking up at the top and just being like, oh, I'll never do that, or I'll never get there. Like with hard work, yeah, I'm seeing it as a finished product and see all the hours and all the blood, sweat, and tears that went into it. But it just made me feel good. It made me feel like I wasn't working hard enough, but it made me feel good. And so all I got to do is just crack down, pay a little more attention to this, tweak some stuff, get in a better routine. That's all. That's what life is, man. You have to have a plan. I like to get silly, but you can't just be silly all the time. You got to have a plan, and you got to go towards it. And I can't honestly tell you what my plan's been. Just start up Moonroof Studios, start up a podcast, make my friends laugh. I'm not clout chasing. I do this for me, and I want to get in front of more eyes and make more people laugh. Yes, but as far as like doing the work, I don't think I am. So we'll see. Logan Paul, we'll see. I didn't want to skip that and just act like it was nothing. I want to do more and work harder for you guys. And I want to work hard for myself. And I want to make people laugh. And I want to write jokes. And I want to do the damn thing. So let's do it. Let's do it. And if we fail, we fail together. Right, guys? Here. Shake on it. Dude, Logan Paul is fighting Floyd Mayweather this weekend. What is 2021? What is life after Harambe? So, I don't think Floyd can weigh in over 160, and I don't think Logan Paul can weigh in over 190. Still a big difference, but there's no judges. There's not going to be a decision announced at the end, but knockouts are allowed. And it's just the whole thing is a circus, right? If Logan Paul wins, and a lot of people are like, oh, win Logan Paul. Dude, he's a plus 500, plus 800. It's not a bad bet. Go put $50, $100 on him, and then you might come back with some hefty chunk of change. What I would do if I was Floyd is I would take that dive. I would lose and then call for an immediate rematch, because Floyd is used to getting 9 figures, like $300 million, and now he's getting, I think it said $5 million guaranteed, and then he gets 50% of the pay-per-views. He's gonna get like $10 million bucks max, $15 million, and that's not his usual $300 million. So I would just take that dive, take his O, because it's all. I mean, what is that? Oh, he's the greatest boxer of all time. You got to be, dude. You get the rematch and the rematch clause, and then that one, you just knock him out for real. That's what I would do if I was Floyd Mayweather. That's what I would do if I was Floyd. But I'm Robert Dylan Vasquez, and so that's gonna be a circus. There are UFC fights this weekend. I'm probably gonna be watching those. Shout out to Logan Paul. Shout out to Jake Paul. Paul brothers. Fuck you, Eli. That was for you, Hank. Imprint of the week. This one was a little confusing. I didn't really get to talk to Imprint Jones about it, but I'll do what I can. If you could use one finish move to solve all your life's problems, which one would you use? Now, when I read this, like, if you could use one finish move to solve all your life's problems, which one would you use? My head was just like, boom, Stone Cold Stunner. The lady at the DMV's taking too long. Oh, dude. Any situation. Give me another one. Sir, you have to have your mask on. What? I'm vaccinated. Oh, dude, I'm not. Yeah, finishing move. My one finish move to solve all my life's problems. Which one would I use? In real life, it'd be the Stone Cold Stunner. But, I mean, other than that, dude, just give me $1 billion. Give me $1 billion. Yeah, about a $1 billion, a billy. That way, I could just fund Moonroof Studios. I would quit my job. Everybody, like, oh, I'd still work. Yeah, I would work as like a director and a producer and like on set and stuff. I would fund Moonroof Studios. We'd just make a whole bunch of movies, and we'd have festivals, and I'd pay local comics to come. Dude, I would turn Greenville inside out. And that's the thing about Greenville is like, they want the big people to come, but they don't want to make the big people, if that makes sense. I'm trying to dumb that down a lot. Support local talent, man. My boy Dylan had a show, Rockstar Dylan, he had a show last Saturday, and I wasn't able to go, but you got to go support local talent when you can, man. Shout out to Dylan and Paris Bridge, and shout out to them boys doing the damn thing at a young age. You got forever. It's going to be the best. Shout out to them. But yeah, $1 billion, and I would just fund all my projects. I would just make all my dreams come true. It's like, oh, well, no, I got the money. You want to be in a movie? I'll pay you to write the movie, and then we'll get some badass actors. Money talks in this industry. It's like, hey, you want to throw a festival? It's like, who are we going to get to come? Don't worry about it. I would blow through that $1 billion, but it would be spent wisely. So that would be my finishing move. Isn't that sad? Money. Money. Dude. On to the question, dude. It's not really a question. I just have written down best evil laugh. Dude, this is no prep. This is like 11 takes, and I haven't even got to the question yet. So let's keep her rolling. Evil laugh. All right. Oh. All right. So that one was kind of like an evildoer. You just asked him like, you think you can really do this? And he, dude, I'm gonna get lightheaded. All right. This is evildoer who just had a successful plan. Dude. Oh, try it with me. Give me a laugh. I'll wait on you. It's so hot in here. Oh, fuck. All right, samurai. I just cut you in half. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm doing evil laughs. It'll be fine. Dude. Oh, if you're at home by yourself, or if you got somebody in another room, just try it. Okay. Unleash the best evil laugh that you can. I need to work on that. That was raw dog. I hope I have a voice tomorrow. Slash. All right. On to unlocking memories. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, okay. Boom, 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 boom. What I have written down is Baby D. I've been waiting to tell this story for a minute. So if we can rewind. Hey, what's up, guys? You're watching the Quezt, and I'm your host. Robert Dylan Vasquez. Robert Baby D Vasquez. Thanks, Nick. Unlocking memories, guys. So, what I have written down is Baby D, and I'm going to go into the whole story. I know I told you guys about the porn story and how my neighborhood was weird. My neighborhood was really, really weird. And we had the guy, Big Steven, who was 16, and all of us were like 11 to 9, 11 to 8. And so that was weird because he kind of brought that in. He brought the VHS tape in and stuff like that. I don't remember what episode that is, but I'll tag it for story reference in this bio. And so that was with him. This is a story not involving him, just how weird our neighborhood was, right? So I'm at my house, and when I go outside to play, I have anywhere from 2 to 7 kids to play with at the time. It was a good neighborhood to grow up in if you wanted to have friends and play and stuff. So I go into Tyler's backyard, and it was Tyler's backyard, and then you had Steven's backyard, and there was a fence, a big, tall wooden fence separating them both. And behind both of the houses, after a certain, distance, it was kudzu. So there's no going back there. And there was a huge tree in Steven's backyard. Little Steven, not Big Steven. Little Steven's backyard. And so they were around the fence under the big tree in Tyler and Steven's backyard. The reason I explain stories like I do is because my dad he would be out. I'd be like, oh, well, they went in Tyler's backyard. Who's Tyler? And I'd have to tell it. So forgive me for my storytelling ways. Shout out to my dad. So they're all under the tree in Tyler's backyard, Steven's backyard, little Steven. And so I go back there, and I think it's me and Joey, or me and little Steven. And so we go and we join this circle of guys. And it's all dudes. There were none of the girls there from our neighborhood. In a circle, it was Tyler, Joey, Kip, little Steven, me, Jacob, and then I think a couple other ones. But it was just all of us in a circle. And I don't remember what the whole premise was behind this idea, but they're all whipping out their pieces, right? They're whipping out their baby birds, and they're all just going around in a circle, and they're like, oh, well, this is just what we're doing today. Hey, this is Saturday morning on on our lane. This is Saturday morning on our lane with the neighborhood kids. Yesterday, we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Today, we're whipping out our dicks. So, Tyler, he was the oldest out of all of us. So I think he was the one that was just like, do it. And so they're one by one whipping out their pieces, and it gets to me. Now, I got no shame in my game. I'm 9 at the time, and most of us are. I think Tyler was the oldest at 12, maybe 11. And so there's about 7 or 8 of us, and they're just going around in a circle, and they're just whipping their pieces out, and it gets to me. And at that point, are you a man or a mouse? Super unhealthy dialogue, super unhealthy internal dialogue, but either you're a man or a mouse. And so I do it. Of course, it happens. Peer pressure is a motherfucker, I do it, and then in real time, this is real time, dude, I whip it out, and then they all start laughing and pointing, dude. Immediately. Dude, it was like, here it goes. Whipped it out. And it was at that time, I whip it out, and they start busting out laughing. It clicks. Oh, they were all hard. like they were all like tin hut, like fully erect. Dude, weird kids, right? And I was like, I'm gummy worm right now. I'm all gummy worm. And I'm 9. So I'm lucky if it doesn't look like an Audi belly button. And guys, guys, that was where I grew up. And so I whip it out. They start laughing and pointing. And then they go, ha, baby dick, baby dick. And they start chanting, baby dick, baby dick. And I'm like, oh no. Like they're hysterically laughing. And from some of them, I mean, I get it. Tyler had a fucking forearm at the age of 13. So like, what are you going to do? My other friend was like that. Shout out to Caleb. No, I'm sitting there with a baby D, and it really got to me. It really scarred me, dude, to the point where, like I wouldn't do things with girls at like 15 or 16. Like this was at 9, and it scarred me all the way until 16, where I was like, nah, it's small. And so I had to have an ex-girlfriend of mine finally tell me like, hey, no, it's not. Which, yeah, it is. It's, but finally that got out of my head. I've measured since then, whatever. But it really scarred me. So watch what you do with your friends and watch where you grow up, and don't let peer pressure get to you. That was an awkward situation that could have easily been avoided. But in my head, I'm just like, it's what the neighborhood kids are doing. Whipped, laid the pinky in the hand, immediately got humiliated by guys with the same size dick. It's just theirs was erect because they're fucking weird. And so that's why I'm retiring the nicknames. I was going to go with like Robert Vasquez, but I don't want to do that in a derogatory way. So Robert Baby D Vasquez, Baby Dick. That's my last like nickname that I got. And Vasquez was, but that's, like I said, derogatory. Baby D was, it hurt me. I'm not going to offend all the babies out there with fucking, just talk about my dick. Just talk about my fucking dick. Let me take my diaper off. I'll show you fucking baby dick. Oh, we've had a good old time, huh? Thank you guys for coming. This has been the Quezt. Dude, episode 21, and it's getting sillier. We're out here with Robert. Nick hates my nicknames. Robert Baby D Vasquez, dude. Double nicknames. It is 6/4/21, and we will be back next week. 6/11. 6/11. Dude, we'll be back. Always. I gotta come back for you guys, man. We got more questions. We're gonna have an imprint. Shout out to my boy Mike Burke for the comment. Shout out to my boy Imprint Jones as always. Shout out to Young Calabaster. Shout out to my boy Jordan. Good luck with all your moving and stuff. Shout out to Bo Burnham for kicking my ass. Shout out to John Heffron. Dude, shout out to my brothers, Hank and Eli. Fuck you, Eli. Shout out to all my friends. Thank you guys for coming. And we'll see you next week.